What it do? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny here, or sTaTTicxx, back at it again with another video. And a while back, I made this video talking about this is why Black Ops 6 is dying. I briefly talked about Ricochet anti-cheat and a blaring issue that it has. I didn't really go much further in depth on this. I am going to be kind of talking about my theory as to why skill-based damage is even rumored to be a thing. Now, before we get any further into the meat and potatoes of this whole video, I have to give you guys some general understanding of how Ricochet anti-cheat works, because if I don't explain it to you, you probably will have no clue what I'm talking about, and it's just a lot easier to explain it this way once you guys really understand what it is I'm trying to explain to you guys. If my memory does serve me correct, Ricochet launched right around the launch of Caldera within Warzone 1. So basically, when Warzone had the Vanguard integration, Warzone obviously had a lot of them because it's a free-to-play game and there's no risk to just making a brand new account and hopping right back on after your main account gets banned for cheating or whatever it is that you did. But what Ricochet is supposed to do is, instead of banning players like they normally should with your traditional anti-cheat, they basically troll hackers. Now, you might be asking me, in what way would Ricochet troll hackers? One of their advertised features, or when they were doing promotions for this new anti-cheat, was that it was meant to nerf a hacker's damage in real time.
That guy's cheating.
If this is starting to sound pretty similar to skill-based damage, then you would be correct, because this is kind of what we're going to be talking about, but we'll get into that a little bit later. There are basically ways to mess with the cheaters instead of actually just properly banning them, which I can kind of understand pissing off the cheaters, but in this context, it just doesn't really work, especially if your anti-cheat cannot properly detect who is cheating and who is just a legit player. Now, this is going to be a very common theme within this video, so be prepared to hear a bunch of these words a lot. Basically, Ricochet doesn't really ban players like normal. It's supposed to be your typical kernel level anti-cheat like VAC and Riot Vanguard and all these other ones, but the reason why I'm bringing up Riot Vanguard really quickly is because everybody is saying that this is one of the best anti-cheats that you can have in an online game, and honestly, although I am not a big fan of Valorant, I haven't touched that game in a very long time, I will say the anti-cheat does a very good job of detecting cheaters.
Bro, he's cheating. He's actually cheating.
Wait, he's cheating. He's actually cheating.
Wait, what?
Wait, he's cheating.
Yeah, he's cheating. Wait. I'll get something on the case. Wait. No way!
Dude, see what I mean? Like, how do I win that? I don't have low ping like you. Like, what am I supposed to do there?
I have low ping.
Granted, not every anti-cheat is perfect. No anti-cheat is perfect, in fact. That's what I more or less meant to say. However, Riot Vanguard does a much better job than most of these anti-cheats even out there. Even with Rockstar integrating EAC into GTA Online, it still didn't really do the job. There was still a lot of cheating going on. The point is, similarly to GTA Online's anti-cheat, Call of Duty's just doesn't really work in the way you would think it works. And it honestly is such a shame because, you know, after being bought out by Microsoft and now more or less being worth like trillions of dollars or something like that, if my memory serves me correct, the fact that they've been taking years to even consider fixing the anti-cheat really says a lot about their priorities. The only thing that will never break within Call of Duty is the shop. Prove me wrong. Try to prove me wrong. Like, I'm genuinely asking somebody to prove me wrong if this is not true what I'm saying. So now that we actually kind of understand how Ricochet works to some degree, let's actually kind of talk about skill-based damage. Now, I know that I'm probably gonna get a lot of dislikes on this video because you'll be running to the comments basically saying, sTaTTicxx, you're just trash at Call of Duty, bro. Skill-based damage isn't a real thing. So please explain this to me then. If skill-based damage isn't a real thing, then how come Ricochet cannot properly detect when a player is legit or if he's cheating. Because the main gist of Ricochet anti-cheat is if one of the features is being able to nerf a quote-unquote cheater's damage in real time, if the anti-cheat isn't properly programmed, then there's your reason why skill-based damage even happens to begin with. The anti-cheat is so poorly designed, and it doesn't have the proper programming or whatever to actually verify, is this person actually legit or is he a cheater? And that's the reason why a lot of the cheating ends up sliding very under the radar, especially within the newer games. That's why whenever I see posts on Twitter about we have banned over 20,000 accounts and that we don't do automated reports, it's obviously a lie. Activision, you can just say the truth, man. We all know you use automated reports. If spam reports aren't a thing in COD, explain to me how that one Fred streamer that I showed in the last video got banned with just a click of a mouse from that hacker that his teammate killed. On top of all of that, they're lying again. Because how long have Call of Duty been saying that they are going to fix Ricochet, that they're going to make it better? They've said this year after year after year and after year. And look at where we're at in 2025. Activision is more obsessed with talking about what they plan to do rather than actually just doing it. Like, stop telling us that you're working on it and just work on it, bro. Your words have no meaning if there isn't any action behind it. Remember, kids, actions speak way louder than words. If you're just gonna keep saying we're fixing this, we're fixing this, we're fixing this, and we notice a lot of the same issues year after year with every release of a new Call of Duty, what does that tell you as a consumer? Some people may not care that Ricochet does a really bad job at banning cheaters, but for somebody who really values their money and what they're spending, this is a massive issue. There's a lot of other things that are massive, but the main issue here is just like, this is not acceptable from a $1 trillion company. This is unacceptable. And with the plethora of issues that Black Ops 6 has still to this day that we've gotten ever since MW 2019, it is honestly kind of sad. Many people consider MW 2019 to be one of the best Call of Duties of all time, which it's not. It really isn't, okay? That game is the reason why COD is in its current position where it is now. Every game feels and looks and plays like MW 2019. There is no more originality because every single Call of Duty has to be the exact same, because if there's no tax splitting, if there's no slide canceling, everybody's all pissed off. And I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of people when I say that, but it's honestly just kind of funny to me how people say that Ricochet is actually banning players and stuff. Yeah, the one time you ban somebody because, you know, you're just spamming the reports a bunch of times. That's the only way you get somebody banned. But yeah, this is the reason why skill-based damage is even a rumor, guys. It's literally because the anti-cheat is so poorly programmed that it cannot detect actual players that are cheating. And this is a $1 trillion company, by the way. I just need you guys to have that sink in your mind. This is a $1 trillion company who's had years to work on this anti-cheat. And what have they done? What changes have we gotten to Ricochet? Nothing. We have not received any actual update to Ricochet that makes the anti-cheat work ever since its launch. And it launched almost 4 years ago, y'all. If this does not scream laziness and incompetence, then I really don't know what to tell you. And the funny part is, Activision's not talking about it either. They haven't really disproved the skill-based damage rumors. They don't give actual proof that it doesn't exist in the game. We just have to take their word for it, even though we literally have proof of them lying time and time and time again. So when people bring up that skill-based damage isn't a thing because Activision denied it, you guys all know that people can lie, bro. You can't just defend the $1 trillion company, okay? This is a thing. It is a real issue. And until Activision says something about this, I am not going to stop. I am going to keep talking about this until this actually ends up getting mentioned. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. My voice is just starting to fade away. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, drop a like and sub. And yeah, I'll have some actual gaming videos coming soon. I just wanted to get this video out there because I was just so pissed off today, and I needed to get this off my mind and put into a video. My name is Johnny, aka sTaTTicxx. My voice is dying, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I am out. Peace.